Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. Something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So that was the intro.
Well, good job.
Thank you. I've been practicing. It's not not the cleanest on the chord switches, but it's getting there.
Getting there.
Yeah. Tell me about your day, Rick. What have you been up to?
Alright. I got up. Yes. Thanks, bud. Yes. See ya. I'll see you later. See you, Raiden.
See you, John.
Close the door. Yeah. Are you recording?
I'm recording.
Okay, we're live. My day has been uneventful. I went through my emails. I watched some TV, and I had a couple phone calls. How about you?
What did I do today? I did some writing. I watched my mom replace the batteries in a smoke alarm, and it was pretty sketchy. But she didn't fall down the stairs, which was good. And I've been playing some guitar. I went on the stationary bike for 75 minutes.
Yeah.
Ate a leftover slice of pizza. Drank some. I'm on, I think, my 3rd or 4th liter of water. And I've been staring out my bedroom window, for the past couple days.
Just inquisitively staring?
Yeah, pretty much. There's a set of these mountain squirrels that have moved into the trees in front of my parents' place here, so they've been ripping back and forth. They've been collecting pine cones, it seems like. Can't really figure out where they've brought them yet, but they're definitely collecting them.
And they're storing them in an unknown location.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that episode of Rick and Morty where I think it's called Morty's Mind Blowers, where Rick builds Morty a machine where he can listen to what animals are thinking and saying?
Yes, I have. I did listen to that, or I did watch that one. I like it.
And they're like, we have to destabilize Venezuela.
And they did it.
Yeah, and now it's happened. Morty's just staring at them, gawking.
Come here, little boy.
Yeah, I think he can hear us. Oh, man. You know, I was thinking about this the other day. Like, if I wanted to write something, like, well, technically, I guess I have been writing a piece of fiction, but I don't really. You have to be some kind of creative to do like animated, like cartoonish.
Yeah, dialogue. Dialogue's pretty tough.
Dialogue is tough, and it's hard not to be like corny. To be like truly original is like not easy.
Yeah, I agree.
But do you have a favorite like cartoon or animation from like when you were a kid?
When I was a kid, SpongeBob SquarePants was pretty good.
That's a classic. Yeah, I remember watching all the Disney ones, like Cornelius Fillmore, Kim Possible,
Arthur.
Yeah.
The Rugrats I liked.
Rugrats was good.
And Recess as well.
Recess was hilarious.
Yeah, that was a good one.
My taste quickly adapted to the older, like Family Guy.
Yeah, I remember I remember my cousins telling me about Family Guy. And I was like, oh, like, we could watch that. And then I remember sitting with my grandma in... they had, like, a little kitchen TV.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, what do you want to watch? And I saw Family Guy was on. And I was like, ooh, she doesn't know what that is. Let's watch that. And then it was, like, it was, like, a cutaway of something with Big Bird. And then Big Bird,
Yeah.
I think, like, tell someone to shut the fuck up or something. And she's like... all right, we're going to watch something else.
Dude, that's so funny. So Dee really wanted Family Guy for Christmas, same sort of thing. And my grandma got him, or her, like a full set of Family Guy. She had no idea what it was. And we were watching it, and Dee was just crying, laughing. And my grandma was like, this is not chill. Like, and my dad was laughing, and yeah, it was really funny.
Yeah, that was good times. I like Rick and Morty. Not really. Rick and Morty. Yeah, that's more like as an adult than as a kid.
I think it's quite smart.
Yeah. That's like the meme. The meme is that you have to be quite intelligent to be a fan of Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
So, just means that you're smart, Rick.
Yeah. I'm a cultured person.
Do you know what I was thinking today?
Sure.
Because that's what I watched. I watched a little bit of random YouTube shit, but the CBC popped up. Do you know what I was thinking would be a fun thing to do? Is we should do we should do and bear with me because I'm gonna have to figure out how to do this.
Okay.
But we should do a nightly stream of The National, where we watch The National and then we make our we call it CBC but with comments.
That's actually a really good idea.
And then we leave comments on. Because that's why I was scrolling through this thing, and it was this guy. He had started. He's like doing like he's like a, I don't know. He's early 20s, and he's becoming like an independent journalist. And he's like, oh, I'm gonna be interviewing the new leader of the NDP, and it's like leave your comments or leave any questions you have for them in the comment section below. And then I was thinking about it, and I kind of scrolled off of it. And I went back, and then I was like, will you make the CBC turn their comments on? I feel like that, and then I was thinking about like the Alberta separatist like change petition. I feel like there would be quite a bit of... I feel like there would be enough support for CBC to turn on their comments.
Yeah.
I feel like that's something that we
can start grassroots.
Yeah, grassroots movement. Turn on your comments. I feel like that would be I feel like that's something that we could do.
You go viral with that.
Big time, because I think people pisses people off. Pisses me off.
I hate it.
So yeah, I was watching that. Yeah, I was watching, casual videos of things getting blown up in the Middle East.
Did you see the video I sent you of the sewer main exploding?
No, was that here or was that
in Tehran?
I didn't see. No, I haven't seen that yet.
Basically, when they hit those oil depots and refining plants.
Oh, you know what? I did see that. That was crazy.
Because all the oil from the rain was leaking into the sewers, and then it caught fire, and it was basically like a bunch of IEDs going off. It looked fucking crazy.
It was like a movie.
Yeah, and it was like a wave. You could just see the cement and the earth beneath, like the street just lift, like a big wave rolling down the street.
Yeah, I did see that.
It looks nuts.
That was crazy. Yeah, the other thing too is like when they bomb like the oil depots. Like there's just like these big black clouds and it rains oil.
Yeah.
So that was pretty crazy.
Yeah, the plume of smoke is gargantuan in size.
Yeah. So I was watching that a little bit today, and then what else? Yeah, I've been avoiding. I have a I've been avoiding. What have I been avoiding? I'm avoiding doing my laundry. Fuck. It's been piling up, and it's getting me down. That's what I was listening to. Zach Bryan. I think I mentioned that, and
Yeah, you did.
I was listening to some of his newer songs, and then his one album, American Heartbreak, and I was thinking about me being heartbroken, and that most of my like arguments when it comes to like relational arguments or like cohabitation stuff, like not picking up after myself, leaving dishes in the dishwasher or leaving dishes in the sink. What else? Laundry, not taking the garbage out, just stuff like that. And I was thinking like, oh man, it'd be nice if I could do that stuff, because then I could have a girlfriend. Then I'd still be in a relationship. So that was just making me reflect on that.
Yeah.
I was getting in my feels.
I can definitely relate. Can we pause for a second?
Yep.
Okay, my mom's. Okay, what were we just talking about?
I was just talking about
the laundry.
Yeah. How
It's
yeah, sometimes for me that is like an Everest.
Is it like chores in general or particularly laundry?
Chores in general.
Which kind of puts you back a bit. And,
yeah.
Is it like a daunting thing?
Yeah, I think so. 'Cause once I get started, it's not too bad. But it's just the getting started part that's like feels impossible sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm lucky that I have a nanny.
Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you find that do you have like strategies or like little tricks that you use to make things easier?
One trick that I do is I think about the next step. Actually, in Kill Bill,
Yep.
when who's the main character? What's her name? What's the actress's name?
Uma Thurman.
Uma Thurman. Yeah, when she's like, wiggle your big toe.
Yeah.
I do that, where it's like I break down the thing I have to do into, like, I continue doing it, like, easier and easier things in my mind until I can actually do it.
Good idea.
Yeah. So, yesterday I started, like on Sunday,
Raiden.
Hey, Terrell.
We're doing a podcast right now.
We're podding right now.
You're okay. Say hello to our listeners.
Hello.
There you go. Am I saying something?
Yes, you are.
Okay. Well, listeners, we're going to pause quickly.
I'll go in the other room and let you guys
Well,
continue.
are you saying for a while?
I'll prepare it and I'll come back.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Everyone else my mom?
Nice. That was a special guest.
Special guest. Yeah. Well, I like that. The kind of momentum building sort of.
Yeah. Start small.
One toe at a time.
Yeah, one toe at a time. What about you? What do you do when you're not feeling anything? Or if things feel too much?
When things feel too much, I'll try and reset somehow. Whether it be like taking time for myself. Or a good example would be like throwing on like Lord of the Rings. It sounds weird, but like it's very much a comfort for me. Just like watching those movies, being chill. So like, let's say I have some stuff I gotta do. Like, let's say it's the beginning of the day.
Yeah.
And I have like a bunch of shit I gotta do. So okay, I'll try and do a bit of that first. And then if I can get to a point where it's like, okay, I need to take a break, you know. It's not even particularly those movies. Like it is. But it's not because yeah, I don't know. I just think if you can put yourself in a comfortable, safe space, in something familiar, and just take a bit of time to be with yourself, I think that can. At least it serves me.
Yeah. Yeah, I find that is helpful.
Yeah, just if you're in a comfortable, familiar, safe space, then you know what you're gonna get, you know what you're doing. And you can kind of just like, rally yourself up.
Yeah.
I think that's important.
Yeah. My God. Yeah.
What do you think of spring coming up here?
I'm pretty excited. There's this guy on YouTube. That's something I started to watch. And his whole thing, it's like, he calls it retard maxing. And so it's like, if you're thinking too much, just start thinking like, just stop thinking. And so he was like, so I started listening to today. And he's just like, spring's in the air. You know, we might be going to war. Who cares? And then he takes a deep breath. You can smell the sundresses. They're right around the corner. So.
And it's called what exactly?
Oh, fuck. What's this guy's name?
Well, what's the methodology called?
Oh, he just calls it retard maxing.
That's so funny.
So that made me laugh today because I was thinking too much. I've been thinking too much the past 3 days. So I was like, yeah, I got to do some of it. I got to stop thinking.
You know what you should do?
What?
Join an MMA gym.
Well, I think I am going to do that in the second half of the year. That's my goal. Like this half of the year, I got the 70-30 or the 70-30 Ironman, so half Ironman at the end of July. And then I think I'm going to do the that MMA camp in the second half of the year, and then
Cool.
And then it'll be a fight. And then I think I'll raise money for something. Like we were talking about that the other day. How and what, I don't know, but maybe I think I gotta ask for help on that how to do that, how to set that up.
We should talk to Max and see what we can do there.
I think that'd be a good idea. Yeah.
Say bye to our listeners.
Bye-bye. Raiden, I need to talk to you.
Okay. Well,
I'll set it up.
we'll come by.
Okay, see you guys.
On the moment.
Bye, Terrell. Let's see. Where is the retard Max guy? His name's like, he's got like a cool name. It's like Elias or something like that.
Clavicular?
Not that cool. Oh, that's what I saw. I saw the Too Lazy to Try YouTube guy. He put something out. There was a guy who went on Joe Rogan, and Joe Rogan actually pushed back on him.
Yeah, I saw that. That was about the Epstein stuff, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Well, there's no way Jeffrey Epstein.
He's just like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, that was silly.
Yeah, so that's pretty funny. Yeah, that's one of the things that's been going on my mind as well, too, is that, it seems like to get ahead, you really have to, you got to organize, like, a secret society that's, like, loyal to that secret society. And then, like, just, they talk about this with the Frankists. So the Frankists, they kind of were like this kind of secret society type religious organization. And one of their things was just like, Alicia Long is the retard Max guy. Pretty funny stuff. But the Frankists, what they would do is like, essentially they're just like, use all manipulation tactics, all sources of knowledge to get ahead, regardless of morality. Because it's like, to get ahead, that's like the main goal. So do anything regardless of morality to get ahead. So that's something I've been thinking about is like, why don't we just like organize like a secret society or something?
We could overtake like a small form of government too.
That's what I think as well too. Like, I think we get like we organize like a government, like a provisional government. You make the people in it just like loyal to the government, like your provisional government, and then like the people that, it's like all people that you know. And then you just like say like, okay, like if you have resources, bring your resources. If you don't have any resources, just donate your time. And then, we just kind of take over the world from there. And I feel like, I was just going to say, like, I feel like we got enough people, like, who are kind of not, super stoked with the status quo that would be willing to join.
Where would we start?
Where would we start? I think...
level of government. Because, like, you could take over, like, some sort of small entity arm of the government.
Yeah.
And just kind of work your way up.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
But you just need to get a foothold in one specific.
Yeah. Well, I feel like we could do it. We could do it, probably do it in Calgary, because that's where we are. So.
Oh, yeah, we'd have to.
So we just like, I think what we do is we do like the Charlie Kirk model, where you just start hosting events.
Yeah.
And then you like get people to sign up, and then you're just like, all right, okay, we're going to run this guy here. We're going to run this guy there. That's like kind of what the Take Back Alberta people are kind of
trying to work at.
That's kind of like what they're kind of working at. And like, it's very effective, like on the political side of things.
Yeah. I'm of the opinion, though, that I feel like we need to play the game a bit more than they have been.
Okay. What do you mean by that? Play the game?
Like, if we're going to, wade our way into politics,
yeah,
I think that we need to be very conscious of the fact that it's a dirty game, and that we gotta play dirty to win.
Well, that's like the whole thing is like you gotta build.
We have to be aware of how to play the game.
Yeah, and you gotta build your coalition of people who are loyal to each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that's where like the secret society part comes in, because like you can't just have like you can go in there and like try and coalition build, but it's like more effective to be like to organize before you wade in, and then you just have those people who are like, you know, loyal to the central like the secret society, like the small group of people. Like that seems to be how you get ahead in politics. Like that's kind of like analyzing the space. Like it really seems like what I'm being told by the media and by society is that if you really want to get ahead, you should organize with a small group of people and build up compromat and blackmail on your enemies. That seems to be the best way to get ahead in you know.
Yeah, if there's like a formula for like being successful,
Yeah.
I feel that's in like the phase, like early phase 2.
Yes. Yeah. Early phase. It's like 1, like get your name out there. 2, start accumulating blackmail on your enemies, and even your friends, so that
everybody,
in general, everybody.
More so, like it's kind of like a part of the initiation, really.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like and then you what you do is like the secret society is like you get everyone to do some like heinous crime all together, so that there's incentive not to rat other people out.
Yeah, you know what I think we should do? Like, instead of the kids stuff, it should be drug related. Cause
because the kids stuff, like, what the hell, man? Like, or maybe it's like what you do is you, really, I probably shouldn't say this, but what I was thinking is like you just do it, you organize it on the opposite end of things, where instead of like, you know, like fucking kids, what you do is you kill people who fuck kids, and then that's your thing. So it's like you're like you're still murdering someone, so everyone's like, oh, okay, but it's like it's not as so it's still taboo. It's a murder, right? But you're you know, it's
you're garnering sympathy for the fact that, you know,
exactly, you kind of had the moral high ground in terms of secret societies.
It's kind of built in a bit of, you know, good faith. Exactly.
So it's kind of like a way of getting like the public support, because most people are for that.
Yes. So the initiation would be like murdering a predator.
Yeah, exactly. So I feel like we could be. I feel like that could be like, you know. I feel like there's something there for sure.
I wonder how many beheadings in like you know, like ransom videos begin with like a disclaimer. It's like you're about to watch someone behead, but they were like a pedophile.
Yeah, they were a horrible person.
Like, that's the disclaimer, and then it shows like the orange jumpsuit and the hood on their head.
Yeah, it's like you get like those like 2010 era
ISIS videos,
but it's just like it's just, I don't know, it's like the Macarena, like you do like the slow-mo Macarena, dun dun dun, like the, you know, you like the ones like the war videos, like the war propaganda reels, and then it's just like reverb, slow reverb Macarena, and then it's just like hanging, doing pedophile hangs.
I wonder, and that's all just for the initiation. That's not even like, that's an element, but that's just like how you get your foot in the door.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I feel like there's we got something there.
Yeah, because like, okay, so we got that done. We know how we maintain trust,
mm-hmm.
and our pledges, how we get,
Yeah, it's like how we rush. It's like for a fraternity rush. Yeah. It's like that's how you get your
our
applicants.
base. Yeah, exactly. So then, in terms of policy, like, what do you think we should pursue? 'Cause this is power, but we also want to seem like we're contributing in a net positive way to society.
Yeah.
While trying to obtain more power.
So one of the things, okay, so one, like an easy one is lower taxes, but so really what you want to do is like affordability. So I think what you do is you just like nationalize, or not, you don't nationalize anything. What you do is you start a government company, like a crown corp, that makes housing. And then that housing goes on and it competes with market housing. So I think that's one.
Funded.
Yeah, so you got like a subsidized housing thing going on. So it's kind of like Soviet Union, like in like the old Soviet style, you have like those big apartment complexes.
Yeah.
So I think you do kind of like a half version of that. So you start building out this density, but what you do at the same time is you don't totally nationalize it, so that there's an element of like a private market that's still there. That way you don't totally scare all of the money away.
Yeah, that's kind of like what they're trying to do with healthcare.
Yeah. So I think that would be a big thing. I think this would be like on our national side of things. I think what you do is universal pet healthcare. And the reason why you do that is, one, pets are an emotional support. And I remember looking this up. This was a few years ago. I'm sure it's a similar statistic, but I think it's somewhere in between 75% and 90% of Canadian households have at least one pet. So that one would be an easy win of getting like everyone on board. Like, okay, universal health pet care for everyone, because no one likes going to the vet and having to pay like exorbitant like kind of prices for your pet. And the tricky part is like, okay, like some people have like a lot of animals, some people have horses, some people just like have hamsters. So it's like, where does that would be the hard part to, I guess, figure out. But we're just kind of in the brainstorming phase right now.
Yeah, and I feel like that sort of like legislation could get like ironclad, like
yeah, this is just our platform that we're running on.
Yeah, this is just a brainstorm, but I feel like the lawyers could get into the weeds of that one.
Yeah, so I guess like, okay, in kind of summary, what we have so far is, okay, so
we want. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, so far we know that in order to like gain power for ourselves and get ahead, we got to start a secret society. We have to make it everyone in the secret society loyal to each other, typically by having to do a crime of some sort. And so far we've settled on killing a pedophile, and that's how you gain entrance into our secret society. What should we call it?
I'm just thinking about that.
Yeah.
I feel like let's not. I think
we don't have to name it right. We don't have to get.
We won't name it right now, but we can think.
Yeah.
I think it needs to be ambiguous.
Yeah.
No, sorry. Inconspicuous.
Yeah. It can't be too on the nose, like secret, like El Secreto Societo or something like that.
It would be like the. We could call it like. Well, it depends. Is it going to become like a political party?
I feel like that's why I say like the Charlie Kirk model, where it's not necessarily, it's more of like a quote unquote movement. That way you don't have to follow all of the political rules. You have some wiggle room. and then you can just like like I think your finances are less it's kind of like you run it like a super PAC kind of thing where it's like no, we're not political, but we just organize. So we're just like we're just a group of friends. We're just a group of like-minded people that happen to go into politics sometimes.
Yeah, it could be like the Northern Sword or something like
Ooh, nice. I like that. That's a good one. Yeah, because I do think if we lean into kind of like the Crusades type thing, I feel like that's ripe. I feel like a lot of people are kind of into that. There's like this upswing of like, back to God kind of thing for the young people. And I feel like we could get some people on board with that.
Good foothold there.
Yeah. No, it's like we teach like you got like some Christian or Abrahamic like teachings, but you really focus on kind of like justice a little bit. Justice in an unjust world. I feel like there's good branding there, good branding potential.
I think you're right. I think there's a lot of mass appeal there as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a bit of a platform.
Yeah.
I feel like what we want is a lot of like is a very likable and like agreeable points.
Yeah.
Without compromising anything that would like for example your pet insurance.
Mm-hmm.
With pet healthcare, free pet healthcare.
Yep.
That garners a lot of love, latitude with the public.
Big time.
So yeah, what else is there? Something kind of like that we can like maybe like. It's hard because there's a lot of like I was gonna say like we should like vet out immigrants more, but the left isn't kind of like that.
Yeah. So, a thing that I was gonna like, this is like an idea that I had was that for every year, so like a big thing is like the military, right? Like no one wants to join the military. And one of the things I was thinking was for every year of service that you get, because like one of the things that Canada does have is like a lot of land and a lot of public land. And so one thing to build up the military that I think, and like one of the things that like a lot of young people, there's a lot of angst about is like going back to housing. And one of the things I think you could do with the military is you say 1 acre for every 1 year served. And so it's like, and maybe like you have to say like, minimum of 5 years. So you're going to get 5 acres of land, but you have to do a minimum of 5 years of service. And I think a lot of people would do that just to like have the safety of like owning land in Canada. Like, I think that would be another.
That's another great idea.
Yeah. What else?
Well, what about like something related to like the cost of living?
Cost of living. Well, like obviously the easy one would be it would be like breaking up the oligarchs for sure. So like I'm pretty sure like in Canada there's really only 2 major meat suppliers, which is I think it's ADM is what it's called, and Cargill. So those are 2 like that's a super duopoly. A lot of the building suppliers are duopolies, and in the food space, for sure, like Loblaws, and I think it's primarily Loblaws and Cisco have a stranglehold on most of the food distribution in Canada. So, and then it's like, it's not even like as a grocer, it's like they're distributors within that. So if you could open that up to competition, that would lower prices as well too. So I think that would be the big one, like, cause especially like and then like, obviously the easiest one would be, phone companies, and telecom, because obviously they've been kind of protected for a long time.
Canada has some of the highest phone bills.
Exactly, and we're like one of the lowest populations. And then I think Australia is a similar, like, just because I think we're were based on the crown system of like the British Empire, like because Australia has. If you look at Australia, they have similar kind of oligarchies as well too. If you compare them to Canada,
and their government structure is similar too.
Yeah. So I think that one would be a good one. A personal one of mine that really gets me heated. I don't know if there's a fit in this for it. It could be because it is a secret society. Is just like the erosion of privacy over the past 20 years, and how like essentially any government can kind of go backdoor and look at all of your emails and conversations and phone calls. That really creeps me out. And it really grinds my gears. So that one for me personally is just like the eradication of like spying on your population. That one could be, I feel like that most people don't like being spied on, but at the same time, I think girls like it because there is like a thing of safety. It's like, oh, like I can protect myself from creeps easier. And I do see that one. There is like an element of that. So, but I know for me, like that's like something that really bugs me. But not everyone's as hard lined on that as I am.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
So, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. No, I was just gonna say, what are your? So I guess like our next steps would be maybe write this down. Would open it up to our listeners. Yeah, our listeners, if you're listening there, would you like to join our secret society? Maybe we'll make a Google form. Well, like speaking of privacy, I don't really like using Google, but maybe we'll make like a form that you could leave us your.
Write on a piece of paper.
Yeah, and you can send us your email, and then we can just see people who are interested in joining our secret society.
Yeah, and there will be refreshments and snacks.
Yeah, refreshment and snacks. Yeah. Provided. I think that's a big one is refreshment snacks. People love that. I know that I like that.
I like it. When you want to join a secret society, you want to feel like
Yeah, that the food's good.
I actually think, in terms of like policy as well, I feel like we could there's a big we can get into the AI sector as well. Kind of bubbled there.
Yeah, well, I think like you could do
because they keep praising all these data centers that they want to build up here.
Yeah,
and I feel like if we're involved in that infrastructure development, that we can have influence.
Yeah, big time. Yeah, I think that could be a fun project for us, Rick.
I think so too.
Yeah, that's like
Northern Sword Society.
Yeah, Northern. What'd you call it? Northern Sword.
I would like to call it the Northern Sword Society.
I like that. It's got a good ring to it. That'll be its name for now, and then if there's something better that comes along, we can always switch.
That could also just be like an arm of it or something. We don't know.
Yeah, that could be like our secret. Well, that's another thing, because like if you look at all these, speaking of getting ahead, like what you really need is you need like an intelligence arm of your secret society. Like if you look at like the Mossad and like that's who really run, or like the CIA. They were an offshoot of the OSS. And so what you really want is like an intelligence arm of your secret society that, is able to move in these gray and black and, kind of morally ambiguous areas. So that could be maybe like our intelligence arm is the Northern Sword Division, something like that.
I like that.
Yeah, so.
Northern Sword Services.
Northern Sword Services.
Yeah, it'd be cool. We'll figure it out. We'll get started. We'll get some signatures.
Yeah, big time.
Go ahead.
Well, I was going to say maybe that's a good place to wrap it up for today. And yeah, listener, if you'd like to join our secret society, or if you have any notes or comments about things that might make it a little bit more palatable for people, or might help us with recruitment, please leave your comments in the comment section below. We'd love to hear it, or send us a DM or an email.
We'll chat soon.
We'll chat soon. All right.
Well, guys.
Love you, and we'll talk to you later.
We'll talk soon. Yeah.